to try with Binary. In this series, we discuss games that have possibly been overlooked or dismissed due to first impressions or how old they are. Today, we have Deus Ex. This game, over the years, has been heralded as one of the greatest games of all time. The iconic things about this game, or what makes Deus Ex, is how it shows you that your choices actually matter, and that what you proceed with will affect the game and its future events. Another thing that made it so great, especially for its time, was having multiple ways of tackling an objective, even when you think you can't do anything but that choice. Today's games are extraordinarily linear in comparison, and this game came out only in 2000. The third thing about this game that not even many games even bother doing today is the lore behind everything. This game goes far to invest you in its story and does a fantastic job. There is a lot of reading for those who like to read, and there is plenty to go around for those that don't. My playthrough on this game, in realistic, the way it should be played, lasted over 45 hours. Even though this game stands out for its time, there are elements of the game that shows its date. Look at the AI and weapon mechanics here.
Big guy. I belong. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Big guy. He can't hide for long.
This last clip will be a perfect example of why Deus Ex is worth a playthrough.
We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decisions.
You know he wouldn't betray UNATCO without a reason.
Good work. Now finish the job.
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner. UNATCO policy protects him.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent. If you are too afraid, you are ordered to return to base on Manderley's authority. There is a helicopter waiting.
If you know something, just tell me.
The question you've got to ask, I'm surprised you haven't, is the obvious one. Who am I? Who made me, and for what purpose?
UNATCO has briefed me on my augmentations. Get to the point.
Return to base, Agent Denton. I will handle this.
Your parents were murdered precisely because they could have told you the correct answer to that question.
That's a pretty big claim.
You didn't have parents. The ones you knew were employees. You were made by a cabal of technophiles so crazed for power that they would control not only governments and people, but the chemistry of our bodies.
Leave us, Agent. Now. For now.
Sounds like a picture-perfect.
Think bigger, eh?
You have disobeyed.
Do you think it...
The supply is...
But where does the...
Go on. Why tell me?
I've said...
Manderley will be disappointed.
As you see here, Anna Navarro will stop me at all costs from conversing with Juan
Who tries
Lebedev.
to escape.
One
Go to
would
the
think there
helicopter
is
now,
no
Agent Data.
other
It is
possible
waiting at the
outcome.
airfield. Get to the helicopter. Manderley will want to see.
Now watch here as I place a few explosives by the door.
I surrender.
What?
Easy.
We're assuming control of the...
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decision.
You know he wouldn't... I guess Paul must have convinced you.
All right.
Now a whole new dialogue window has been opened,
Let's hear
and
it.
a different outcome has been achieved.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Modern games have conditioned you into thinking linear. Deus Ex doesn't abide by it.
You didn't have...
Your proof?
You're...
I hope you consider this game,
Paul.
and if
When
you
get out to
do,
UNATCO, pay
get the
attention.
necessary
Something's
mods
not right.
to make it
You're really looking
more
for a group of
easy on your
conspirators called
primitive
Majestic
eyes.
You expect me to...
The mods will be in the description below.
The UN and UNATCO are just a couple of their tools.